Get. Top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host that do the most. We got another video for y'all. Check it out. It's new news. Let me read this new news. Wnba has announced year one a 4-episode docu-series that focuses on 4 rookies. Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, LA's Rickea Jackson, and Seattle's Nika Mo, however you pronounce her last name, featuring behind-the-scene looks during key events. Right? All right. So that's what's going on. They don't tell you where they plan it, where this docu-series will be at, right? But there's something very interesting and sticking out like a sore thumb on who's not on the list for this docu-series. Caitlin Clark. The reason why everybody is really tuned in to the WNBA and even talking about it, and that's clear to see, it's the Caitlin Clark effect. From look at last year's All-Star votes, the top voter, A'ja Wilson, only had 95,000 votes. Compared to this year, the bottom 5, which is Angel Reese, had 380-something thousand 300 votes. See the difference, right? So Caitlin Clark is the reason. When she led the All-Star votes with 700,000 plus. Okay? But you do this docu-series with highlighting other rookies, 4 other rookies, and Caitlin Clark isn't in this docu-series. Now, you ask me, why wouldn't she be in it? Maybe she declined because they might have offered her. So I'm not going to I don't know that part. Did they offer her and she declined? Or do they want to try to, because if they didn't offer her, that would be silly. That's not good business. Again, if you in the line of doing good business and you want to grow this league, even those rookie players, you want to grow their fan base, you put the cash queen on the scene. Period. Because people 700,000 plus will tune in just because she's involved. Now, what they will also get to see is the other ones. The Angel Reese, the Camila Cardoso, the Rickea Jack, they get to see because they will tune in and watch the whole thing as long as Caitlin Clark is all throughout it. So they will become familiar and might even become a fan of theirs, depending on how they come off during this docu-series. So to leave Caitlin Clark off of this, it's just bad business. It's not a good thing to do, because really, who's going to tune in to watch Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Rickea Jackson, and Nakia Mole, who's not getting no PT, right? Rickea Jackson, nice. Now, not to say these ladies ain't nice. I like Camila Cardoso. I like Rickea Jackson. I don't like Angel Reese's attitude and the way she carry herself. But she's a rebounding machine. Okay? So it's no, but they're not must-see TV. They're not interesting. I'm not interested in really seeing what Rickea Jackson went through becoming the LA Spark, or what Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso been doing behind the scenes as a Chicago Sky. And damn sure not Nikki, who just got her passport to be over here in the first. That's not what's going to float most boat. Okay? It's all good. You will have people tune in. Angel Reese does have 300,000 plus that has voted for her. So I'm sure they will tap in and tune in. Camila Cardoso, she is loved by a certain amount, maybe 100,000, So you might get maybe 1 million views on this docu series. Maybe. I won't be tapped in. It's no Caitlin Clark. It's no Spark. Okay, so no Sky, no Mystics, no Wnba. We wouldn't be talking about the Wnba or nothing of this sort, right? And I understand Caitlin Clark just made her first All-Star rookie year. So did Angel Reese, and they gonna be teammates, right? And they playing against the U.S. Olympic squad. Oh, love it. Oh, I love it. I can't wait. I will be in the building in attendance. Hopefully, I'm trying to, have the fans, if you donate, Cash App, because I don't get monetized for these videos. I don't get paid off YouTube. So if you want to donate to the channel, my Cash App, just being Frank 3, I'm gonna have it in the description so you can catch it in the link. All right, and listen, you donate to the channel. The channel is growing. I just hit the 5K mark, so appreciate everybody for subscribing, supporting the channel, supporting your boy, supporting Caitlin Clark. The song is popping out there, CC22. A lot of y'all have went to streaming and downloaded it. And if you haven't, make sure you do so. T-shirts is on the way. Got that going on. So stay tuned for the next videos and my next lives. Because when that come out, you're going to want to be around for those T-shirts with the video attached to it along with the song. It's going down. But all of this is Caitlin Clark. This is the Caitlin Clark effect, where she got a person like myself tapped in all the way, in tune with what's going on with her every step of the way, to where I easily wrote a real hit maker rap song for Caitlin Clark called CC22. You need to go get it. If you're sleeping under a rock, go get it. All right, we breaking down a lot of things. Now, Caitlin Clark has a game coming up versus the Liberty, right, on the 6th. And today is American Day, July 4th. Shout out to everybody. Salute everybody who representing. Have fun, be safe out there tonight, no doubt. But Caitlin Clark, she got the Liberty coming up, right? She got a couple days rest in between the game. Last game she just had versus the Las Vegas Aces. And now she got the Liberty coming up. What I've noticed, too, during this scheduled time is they really do schedule. Go check out the schedule. It seems like they have them play the toughest teams during the toughest time of their season, right? And this is what I mean. Like, to start out the season when you barely have a training camp and a short preseason, and you go right into playing the Suns twice, the Liberty twice, and the Storm twice. Then you got to face the Las Vegas Aces off of a back-to-back game at the end of all that road trip, crazy road trip. So no real practices is happening. You on one state to the next state to the next. So no real, you understand? You just on a mission, and it seems like all the toughest teams you had them face against, with no practices, on the road constantly, no real chemistry, and then at the end of that tunnel, you have them play against the defending champs, the Las Vegas Aces, on a back-to-back, right? Then they finally go home and be able to get some rest, and they start up playing the Sun again, Liberty again after a back-to-back type of situation. But it's really not no in-between games. It's like, okay, you got the Aces this night. Then you might have a Dream the next night. Then you might have the Mystics the next night. Then the Storm. Then it's like all of the top-tier teams, they will play all of them back-to-back game. All the games they have, like look at how it just went. After they went on their little winning streak, playing the worst teams, because then they have that 4 or 5 game streak where they played Sky twice, Mystics twice, and the Dream twice, basically. And so all of those, that was back-to-back games. So they look good. But for the most part, all during the season, from the beginning to right now, what did they come off? After the Seattle Storm, I believe you get, who they get after Seattle Storm? They got the Phoenix Mercury, right? And then you get the Las Vegas Aces at the end of your road trip. 5-game, I believe, road trip they went on. Started out in Chicago maybe and then kept going. But it went from, playing the worst teams 4 or 5 games to now you play the toughest teams 4 or 5 games in a row. But no in-between mixes. Like, all right, you played the toughest team, now you can play a lower tier team type, But it's very interesting to me. And yet and still, CC, she doing what she need to do. Last game versus the Aces, she had an off shooting night. No doubt. She was off from the 3. Okay. She was doing everything else. Rebound, assist. But the defense, again, is lacking for the Fever. I got to get that all, put that all on Christy Side's front porch. That's right on your front steps. Because it seemed like nobody understands rotations, how to get back. Nobody's talking, communicating. That's huge on defense. You got to talk. I see too many Fever players, 2 up, 2 players going to 1 player, leaving one wide open, middle of the lane. I see too many players, instead of getting back on defense, they going vertical and they waiting for their man to come down. If their man is in the backcourt, they just stand there and wait for their man instead of getting back. And next thing you know, the opposing team got an easy layup. I've seen too many times. Even Caitlin Clark, you're getting lost. Y'all getting lost. And if you can't break that down as a coach and show the film of everything that y'all doing bad on defense to kill us and to correct those incorrects ASAP, you're hurting yourself because your team can put up numbers. Caitlin Clark, the way she draws all the attention and gets people wide open baskets like Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and so on and so forth. Plus herself, when she hot and on her dagger, she is averaging 16 points a night. So she will give you 16, 20 to 30 points. She's capable of it, of going off for her. And we've seen Kelsey Mitchell get hot. We've seen Aaliyah Boston be able to finish at times. And if they can do that on a consistent basis, they always continuously putting up 80-some points. So if you lock in on defense, you hear Christy Science always talking about defense. We ain't playing no. Well, what are you coaching? Well, how are you coaching these girls? Because it seems like everybody's lost. It seems like no communication on the court. That's coaching. Yeah, that's coaching. If you didn't know, defense is from effort. Your players should be willing to run through a brick wall for you. So they're going to give maximum effort every time on the floor for the coach. Because they know coach don't play that. See, my players, they know. Coach Pope don't play that. If you ain't playing defense, you going to sit down. If you don't dive after that loose ball, you ain't the first on the floor, you're coming out. So I don't want to have to tell you. We know this in practice. I'm gonna scream on you in practice if you allow such and such. You running extra laps and suicides, and if you miss these type of assignments, I'm not having it. I'm pointing it out right in practice, and you're paying for it. You gonna know. And in the game, if you allow that type in the game, you already know you can come by me. You can come sit with me. I don't sit down, but you can go sit over there. Yeah, you gonna have a seat. Until you ready to compete and play D. Yeah. No, we serious about the defense. Defense win championships. I don't care if we score 2 points. If we hold them to 1, guess who won? That's what I stress to my team. If we score 2 and they score 1, guess who won? Yeah. Play defense. Box out. Rebound. Most likely we'll win the game. The chip. Hello. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Again, I know the title I went on ranting, but again, Caitlin Clark not being on this Docu series with the 4 rookies, Angel Reese, Camila Cardoso, Rakia Jackson, and Nakia Mole. How you feel about that? You think Caitlin declined the offer? They offered her to be on and she declined it? she don't want to. She just want to focus on basketball, or you think they didn't offer her at all, and this is another demonstration of how the league is not rocking with Caitlin Clark. I want to know what y'all think. It's the Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.